Good morning, YouTube. My name is Jeff Blum. I'm the author of the book Is the Cross the Answer? It is August 11th, 2013. Today's 6-minute sermon is on reality versus actuality. Reality versus actuality. Now, I want you to imagine driving on the road. Remember last week and the week before that I did a two-part sermon on life in front of the cross. And I talked about being on a road. And on that road, you're traveling, okay? Whether by car, it doesn't really matter. But you come to the end of the road and there's a cross. And I liken that cross to the cross of Jesus, okay? That Jesus died on. And on the other side of that road is the land of the living, as the Bible calls it, a land of flowing with milk and honey, a land of abundance, a land where there's no sorrow, just a place called heaven where people want to be, where they never die again, they never get sick, and they just experience everlasting life with God. And it's very appealing, and people are drawn to it like a magnet, but there's the cross. So the only people that, and what you would have to do is you would have to pay a toll to get across, okay? And that toll is being born again, okay? And so those that are born again who have paid the toll, the cross draws down like a drawbridge, and the people that are born again may cross over. But there are other people that see you going across that bridge, and they're saying, I want to go across that bridge too, but they never paid the toll. They were never born again. Well, in front of that bridge or that cross is your reality. This is the reality. And beyond it is your actuality. Now, let me explain further. Firstly, understand those two words are very similar, if not identical in meaning. But there are subtle differences and some very real differences. And the reality of things are that you do live a life here on earth. That life has its issues. You do have to go through things daily. You do experience things daily. And that is very real. That is your reality. What your bank account looks like, what your house looks like, car, all of these things, your five senses, what they touch, sense, smell, whatever, that's all real, okay? But then you have this thing called an actuality. And actually, you are also born again. And this is even more real than the life you live on earth. Now, you may say, well, how can I say that? It's very simple. Because the Bible tells us that you have been bought with a price if you are born again. So if you are struggling with your reality, it means that you have not accepted your actuality. Your actuality is beyond the cross. Understand that you are now a kingdom citizen of heaven. The more you understand that life, or attempt to understand that life, by first putting on the mind of Christ. We talked about that, and it's worth discussing a little bit more. And what I simply mean is asking God to put on the mind of Christ, because you are not the mind of your own. You have been bought with a price. Remember that. Your mind now belongs to God, okay? And He helps you to create a reality that is suitable for not only fulfilling His will, but the will He designed for your life. And that is something that is way more fulfilling. Now, you may not enjoy the road that it travels, but that's the reality. Now, the actuality is that in the end, it's a life so fulfilling that no one living in reality can fully enjoy, because they only have one existence, and that is the life they live here on earth if they're not born again. Okay? So now we're looking at a situation where we have an assignment. And our assignment here on earth is rather simple. We are light to this world. And as a light, we must shine. So let's go back on that road again. And now we are a light that's drawing people to you like mosquitoes and flies are drawn to light at nighttime, the heat and everything else. People are drawn to you, and they see you on this road. And they see the cross, and they see across, see across the cross on the other side of the road, and they say, wow, I want to go there too. So they followed you all the way to the cross, and they see you cross over. That is your job, to let people see the cross and see what's beyond the cross, so that they too may be tempted, if you will, to want to experience more, to see more, to experience God. And that's the light that shines in you. That light is brighter than most words that can come out of your mouth. So you can't really talk someone into the gospel. If God put words in your mouth, that's a different issue. But it's the light that shines on you, understanding that you have an actuality. That actuality, once again, is that you are a kingdom citizen of heaven. That is your new actuality. But your reality is that you must first finish this life here on earth. That is your assignment. It is very real. And you must experience different things, hardships, and so on. But in the end, you have so much more, and God will bless you with that.